First off, I want to preface this video by stating that I have a profound respect for all the major motorcycle manufacturers and also the custom manufacturers as well. I have zero respect for the Chinese motorcycle manufacturers because basically all they do is they clone Japanese motorcycles, but they use inferior parts that absolutely make them dangerous out here on the streets and unreliable. But I will tell you guys, even though I have high praise for Japanese motorcycles, I love European bikes. I think Italian bikes are so. I had a Ducati XC-Diavolo. I absolutely loved it. I'm kicking myself in the butt for getting rid of it. I love my Aprilia Tuono V4 1100 factory. Like I said, I have a profound respect for Japanese motorcycles. I praise them. They are the most reliable bikes you can buy out of all the different motorcycle brands. But I will tell you this, the problem that I have with Japanese motorcycles is,
let's go for a ride. You are watching CycleCruza's all-in-one motorcycle channel. Subscribe today. Continually video suggestions, but you may find what you're looking for by visiting my website at CycleCruza.com and click on the menu tab My Videos. And those are a bunch of playlists with all of my videos categorized in them to make it easier for you to navigate through.
This is a message directly to the Japanese motorcycle manufacturers. I have to give props to Yamaha. They come out with some of the most amazing motorcycles. All of them do. You know, Suzuki's got that new GSXR, which everybody's praising the engine on. Honda's come out with that new awesome Honda CRF 450L dual sport. They're one of the kind of the first manufacturer to break the mold and make a street legal dirt bike, which I think is amazing. That's something I've asked for in the past. This is a direct message that I have for the Japanese motorcycle manufacturers. It's time to update your dual sport motorcycles. I'd love to see a Japanese version of the KTM 690 Enduro R. And that's why I'm doing this video, guys. I'm hoping this video will help one of the Japanese manufacturers, or all of them, make some changes that we need here. But they are making some positive changes with some really cool bikes. After Kawasaki's make some fantastic bikes, but I will tell you where they're lacking in is they're lacking in dual sports, supermotos, and cruisers. You know, I wanted to add another cruiser to the garage. I thought about getting the Harley Davidson Breakout, but honestly, in my opinion, it's way overpriced for what you get. I don't care if it's got more torque down low. It's a beautiful bike, but there's no way I'm paying $20,000 for it. And used ones, they want about 18 plus taxes, almost 20. I might as well get a new one. I called a dealer. I can get a new one out the door for $21,000. So why would I pay like 19 for a used one? As long as I get a brand new one. But I'm not going to spend that type of money on a bike that has 90 horsepower and it's got 100 and something pounds-feet of torque, which is great. But it just doesn't. You know what I'm saying? I owned a Ducati XC-Diavolo S. It's tough to go to any other cruiser after that, man. There's really nothing that the Japanese manufacturers have that compares to that bike. Some of you guys are going to say CycleCruza, the VMAX. That's what you need, baby. The VMAX is like 670 pounds, man. It's like more than 100 pounds heavier than the Ducati XC-Diavolo S, you know. So you put all, you know, that extra weight it has kind of negates the extra power that it has. I'm telling you guys, you ride an XC-Diavolo, you're gonna want to buy that bike. Look at here. Woo! It's an absolutely amazing bike. I wish I wouldn't have got rid of it, man. I'll tell you that. But some of you guys say CycleCruza, the Suzuki's got the M109R Boss. That bike is worse in weight. That thing is a pig at like what is that? Like almost 800 pounds or something like that, man. 700 and something pounds. It's got a lot of cool power and torque down low, and I know I'm not looking for a super lightweight bike when it comes to cruisers, but I don't want no 800 pound cruiser, man. Where you feel that weight is the slow turns around here and stuff like that, and a lot of them scrape pegs when you hit corners. The XC-Diavolo never scraped a peg. That thing, I forgot the lean angle that it has. You can, the max lean angle. But I'll tell you, for the streets out here, you'll probably never scrape a peg on that unless you're really trying to. On these Japanese cruisers, you're gonna scrape pegs most likely, man. And some of you say, oh, the Harley Davidson V-Rod. The V-Rod doesn't have nothing on the XD man. You know what I'm saying? That's an extra almost 100 pounds more than the XD. That's like, I think that's like 600 and something, 660, 670 pounds or something like that too. There's nothing out there that compares to the XD. Japan, will you please, even if you make a copy of the XD, do it. Part prices will be cheaper, maintenance will be cheaper. You know what I'm saying? I love Ducati, and this is not a slight to Ducati. And they're a small company, you know what I'm saying, and compared to the Japanese companies. So obviously, and there's a lot less of the bikes out there, so supply versus demand, the part prices are going to be higher, and it's expected to be higher. You know, Ducati's still a premium brand. I love their designs. They make awesome bikes. But everybody doesn't want to pay them high prices, though. You know what I'm saying? And some people are worried about the reliability with the European bikes. I haven't really had any problem with the XD, except the rear brake went out, and that was a Brembo brakes issue, like I told you guys. Never had any issue with the engine or anything. But I wish Japan would make a bike like that. Maybe even make it better looking, because I know a lot of you guys think the XD is ugly. I think it's good looking, but beauty's in the eye of the beholder. You'll get 50-50 if so you ask somebody how good it looks. But I'll tell you, that bike brought women. I had a woman pull up to me. She said if she wasn't in her car, she'd wrap her legs around my bike. I wish I'd have had it on camera. My camera went out, the one that I keep going, which I don't have right now on my visor. I missed out on that action. I wish I could have put that in the video. That would have been amazing, man. I'm telling you, that bike, women love that bike, man. You know, I don't get a motorcycle just to attract attention. I could care less about that, man. That bike was really a fun, fantastic bike. But I wish Japan would build something similar to it that it can compete with it. There's nothing. Their cruisers are old, man. The VMAX is the same look going all the way back to since they first came out, decades. The Suzuki Boulevard M109R is bulky and old, kind of old looking. It's kind of cool. I'm not hating on it, but it's just outdated. All their cruisers are basically outdated, man. They also need to come out with some at least another Supermoto besides the old outdated DRZ 400, which is a fantastic bike. Don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on it. But the bike is old, man. That's the only Supermoto that is sold out of all the Japanese manufacturers. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? I would also like to see more street legal dirt bikes from the different Japanese manufacturers. I have to give kudos to Honda for coming out with the CRF 450L. They listened to me, man. And I'm one of the few out there that did motovlogs, so I'm sure my videos had an impact, because I didn't hear anybody else complaining but me. So I believe my videos can help make an impact. Maybe it'll help impact them, help them change their cruisers, man, and get it in current. Put some power in them, lower the weight, make them more current with some LED lighting, make them look more current. That's the issue I have. That's the only issue. That's the gripe that I have here that I'm whining about today, that I feel that Japan needs to improve upon. Otherwise, they do an absolutely when it comes to sport bikes, they're top notch, second to none when it comes to reliability. As far as character, yeah, they lack some character compared to like the Aprilia Tuono and the European bikes, but they're still fun and fantastic bikes, and that makes them more reliable when they're you know, because they don't have that much character. You're not feeling the extra vibration and all that stuff where it can cause some, you know, down the road maybe cause some issues with the bike, like Harley Davidsons, which Harley Davidsons have gotten better. That's why I considered one. They have improved upon the reliability and added power with the new Milwaukee engines. So I would like to hear your feedback. What do you guys think? Don't you think Japan needs to come out with a really sick cruiser, man? Come on. Now, I know a lot of you guys are not cruiser lovers, but I'll tell you, their are some aspects to Cruiser that are absolutely amazing. Just kind of more upright seating position, feeling the engine and the low down torque and power that the Cruisers have, and a good looking bike and all. It's just something too that really I love. But I love all the different bikes. I gotta have all the different kinds. That's why you see me with, I have the Dual Sport, the Supermoto, the Street Fighter, the Super Bike. I had the Cruiser. I love being able to ride the different, completely different type of bikes. It makes it fun. It keeps it interesting. It never gets boring switching bikes. I love it. And I'm a fan of all the dirt bikes. I love all the different type of bikes out there, just some better than others. But anyways, guys, for those of you guys who want to get my gear, like this airbag vest I'm rocking, my carbon fiber helmet that I usually wear, my leather jackets, my leather pants, cameras, phone mount, all of my stuff, I always include links in the description and comment section of my videos, or go to my website CycleCruza.com and click on the menu tab My Gear, and that's links to all my stuff.
Hit thumbs up, check out my playlist for new riders and popular videos. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and check out my other channel, Bug Out Moto, where I customize a van for my motorcycle so I can live in my van with my motorcycle and travel across the country anywhere. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bug Out Moto.